today we're going to be talking about fats, and more particularly healthy fats. We have good fats and we have bad fats. And similarly to carbohydrates, I think fat gets a pretty negative reputation, which is pretty unfortunate because fats are actually also a really, really essential part of brain development, in younger, infants and kids, as well as brain health as we get older. And it's also just really important for overall health. And I'll talk about two things in particular that, healthy fats are important for in just a minute. But there is a type of diet in the world that people really follow. It's called the Mediterranean diet. And the reason it's called the Mediterranean diet is because those countries, on the Mediterranean, particularly Greece, they very, very much follow this diet. This is just their average day-to-day sustainable type of eating that they do. And it very much focuses on lean proteins, complex carbohydrates, and good healthy fats. So that includes things like olive oil and olives, nuts and seeds, legumes, fish, avocado. They do a lot of avocado there, and things like that. But quickly, I just wanted to talk about why healthy fats are important. And the one thing I'm really going to focus on again is cholesterol. And I think cholesterol is just a really important thing to touch on and to talk about because carbohydrates lower our LDL cholesterol, which is that bad cholesterol. And good fats actually raise our HDL, which is the good cholesterol. So when we have those two numbers, when we get our blood taken at, our doctors or our clinic, we're going to get, total cholesterol, and we're going to get LDL cholesterol and HDL cholesterol. We want our LDL cholesterol to be lower. And what's going to help lower that LDL cholesterol are the complex carbohydrates that have, tons of fiber in there. And what's going to actually raise that HDL cholesterol and give that higher number are things like healthy fats. And we want that number to be higher. And I can't remember the numbers offhand, but there are different numbers target numbers that we're looking for men and for women. Male and female have a different target number for what that HDL should be, what the minimum number should be. But nonetheless, healthy fats are going to be very, very important to help us get those higher HDL numbers. It's also, good for our blood pressure, healthy fats, as I mentioned, brain development in younger age, as well as just brain health and brain function as we get older. And that's really it. So that's really what I wanted to talk about healthy fats today. And by the way, one other a healthy fat I did not mention is actually whole milk dairy products. There's a lot of, I think, in the past, it was always about using a low fat milk, skim milk, things like that. And most of the research, actually, if not all of the research, has actually really shifted to really include high fat or, whole fat dairy products. It's a really, really great important fat that we should have in our diet. And if that's something that our diet allows for, then we should definitely be including that.